coincide with how long that hotter weather is going to be with us.
WBRC Fox 6 News. First Alert Weather Extra starts now.
All right, Tania, I know everyone out there is probably thinking, well, we've been talking about less humid, now all of a sudden it's hot this weekend, right?
Yeah. The good news is, Wes, that it's more that dry heat, so it's not going to feel as humid as you're outdoors, but it's still hot.
Yeah, it's still hot. You know, it's still June in Alabama, but when you're really going to notice that difference out there tonight, that's when we're going to feel the less humid weather. Let's talk about the next big thing here as we, first off, look to the sky. We've got I said earlier, bluebird sky here over Tuscaloosa and all around the state of Alabama. That's a live look from Pier 43 from Birmingham. You can see 84, and that little plume of smoke you see right there, I believe that's from Dreamland Barbecue there in Southside. But perfect weekend there for chilling and grilling, especially this evening with those nice conditions out there. Oak Grove, Talladega County, we have a clear sky, 83 degrees, but beautiful. I mean, this looks like a fall picture here, right? An early fall view. And look at the dew point down to 54 here at Jacksonville State, 83 degrees. Some of the data telling us that in places like Jacksonville and north to center tonight, we could drop into the mid 50s out there. So a nice drop off in those temperatures. Look at center right now showing 77, 82. Aniana, 84 in Birmingham. Tuscaloosa, Birmingham back to Columbiana. Those temperatures right now still in the 80s, but it's more of a dry heat as Tania mentioned, and that's going to really make for a nice, comfortable, pleasantly warm evening. So we got some comfortable weather tonight, but it does not last long. Tomorrow, that heat comes back in a hurry. Perfect weather for enjoy some time out by the pool tomorrow. Weekend heat. Sunday's the day when we could see the heat index top 100 degrees, and also there could be some scattered storms during the afternoon. This is the feels like temperature hour by hour, but I'm starting out Saturday at 3 o'clock, and you can see some of those peak heat index temperatures will be at or above 90 degrees in several areas, even showing East Alabama. See Talladega feeling like 92, Jasper 93, Tuscaloosa one of the hotter spots there. Watch Sunday, though, as we bring some of these heat index levels back in here. Look at that 1 o'clock, 105 showing up, seeing triple digits, Pell City, Gadsden. So that heat index is really going to kick in there on Sunday. It is certainly going to feel like summertime. But after Sunday into next week, very seasonal weather, scattered storms. We'll see a better chance for some of those scattered storms also towards the end of next week. But I'll be back and we'll talk more about the 7-day forecast in Weather Extra.
And Wes, as those temperatures continue to rise in our area that you'll be talking more about in just a bit, we've been tracking temperatures across the west too as they're experiencing those triple digits due to a heat dome. Julia Vargas Jones has more on why this heat is so concerning this early in the year.
The hots are getting hotter and the wets are getting wetter.
A heat dome is on track to usher in the hottest day of the year in the western U.S. so far. Excessive heat warnings are in effect for millions in California, Nevada, Utah, and Arizona.
Those who are working outside, those who have disabilities, those who are vulnerable or isolated, heat can present very real dangers.
Yet it is a danger that some underestimate. In 2023, Maricopa County, Arizona officials reported 645 heat-related deaths, the deadliest on record.
Extreme heat, especially extreme humid heat, is really kind of a silent killer. You don't think about a heat wave as being some sort of visually dramatic weather event in the same sense that a hurricane or a wildfire or a tornado might be, but they actually kill a lot more people.
Already this year, multiple heat-related deaths have been recorded, including 4 in El Paso, Texas last weekend. The heat's unprecedented trail of death this year has scorched India and Mexico, and hotter air and oceans fueled rainfall and catastrophic floods globally. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres sounded the alarm on the sweltering impacts of climate change.
We are playing Russian roulette with our planet, and we need an exit ramp off the highway to climate hell.
Records from the EU Climate Monitoring Service show every single month from June 2023 to May 2024 was the hottest such month on record.
Our planet is trying to tell us something, but we don't seem to be listening.
And check this out. A giant hailstone found in Texas could potentially break the state record. According to the National Weather Service, the large stone is a little over 7 inches in diameter and slightly larger than a Monster energy drink can. It was found by a storm chaser near Vigo Park on Sunday and following Georgia's thunderstorm. If it sets a record, it will beat the previous record of a 6-inch hailstone that was found in Hondo in 2021. And we will be right back with more First Alert Weather Extra right here after the break.
And welcome back into Weather Extra. Still blown away by the size there of that hailstone. There's been some intense storms across this country this spring. Live look from Bluff Park Diner. 81 degrees, not a cloud in sight. What a lovely Friday evening out there. But the heat comes back this weekend. But dry weather for our Saturday if you're heading out to Praise in the Park in Asheville from lunchtime to 3 o'clock. Those temperatures 2 to 3 o'clock rising into the mid to upper 80s. For Saturday, you can see that Peach Jam Jubilee forecast also nice and sunny out there. Around 3 o'clock, I think we do touch 90. Keep in mind that heat index will be topping 90 degrees. And as we look at our USFL Conference Championship forecast, we got some Stallions football happening at Protective, and you'll want that sunscreen out there. Certainly keep sun safety in mind tomorrow. The shades, the hat, the sunscreen, but should be a beautiful day. And we'll talk about those rain chances coming back on Sunday in our extended forecast.
Well, Wednesday, Wes, was World Environment Day, and the United Nations Environment Program is continuing their focus on restoring land and building drought resistance. According to the Global Authority, more than 40% of the world's land is degraded, which affects half the population. And the Generation Restoration Project by the United Nations is working to restore ecosystems through nature-based solutions. Projects include improving water quality and biodiversity, giving new life to forests, and designing green spaces. This comes as we continue to talk about how farm workers stay safe during high temperatures and the process they take to protect their crops. Esteban Reynoso has more.
Put ourselves to work really hard.
Jesus Nava made his way to San Joaquin County from Los Angeles. He's been picking fruit for more than 7 years now, and on Tuesday was picking cherries for 7 hours. He knows which cherries are ready to pick and how to pick them.
If you pull this way, the whole bushel comes that way.
His shirt stained from all of the cherries he's collected in his basket. One basket is about 25 to 30 pounds. Oswaldo Villa Perez is the supervisor for these farm workers just south of Waterloo. He makes sure they get paid and that they stay safe in this triple-digit heat.
I think the price is right because the people here need to win. The temperature, the ladders, they work.
Nava tells me that he wants to finish as many buckets of these cherries as possible because that's how he gets paid. But managers tell me that as soon as it hits 85 to 90 degrees, they stop work entirely.
They work until 1 or even 2 in the afternoon. But today we couldn't because of the heat.
Water being handed out to workers as well as shade whenever they can is something Perez stresses as supervisor. Also, workers are given a lunch and every 2 hours a break. He says the work can wait, and if workers really need it, to take a break and sit down in the shade right where they are.
If someone is feeling the heat because it's hot, if you need to sit down and rest, there's no problem.
And stopping in the middle of the day is also beneficial for cherries because in the morning they have stronger stems because of the moisture. Good to know. But don't go anywhere. We have more on your weekend forecast plus those hotter temperatures this weekend. And then we take you beyond the 7-day. Of course, always. We'll see you right here. You're watching First Alert Weather Extra. We'll be right back.
Hey, here, right here, right here. All right. Extra as we check out our fishing forecast for Saturday. You can see the peak movement times there around 5:44 in the morning to 8:21 in the morning, and then the afternoon 2:06 to 3:50 in the afternoon. But should be a beautiful day. Keep in mind, if you're out on the water early tomorrow morning, it's been a hot day. That water's had a chance to really warm up, and with temperatures cooling off, especially in the 50s for some of us tomorrow morning, there's going to be some steam fog that develops, and it could be thick around the lakes and rivers early in the day. So plan for that early on. One of those mornings you hit the water, it's going to be really, really foggy. So watch out for that early on. But as we look at the temperatures at the moment, we're seeing a big drop off here quickly. We're down to 80 at Clanton. Talk about a perfect evening, kicking off that peach jam happening there this weekend. Tomorrow morning, nice, comfortable conditions, but it will feel hotter during the afternoon. But we've been talking about the less muggy, less humid air, most noticeable tonight, especially out the door tomorrow morning. Again, look at Jasper. 56 as low as 55, places like Center there to the north. But by the afternoon, we'll see those highs right there close to 90 degrees. Winds out of the south-southwest, but looks like a dry day therefore later tomorrow. And rain's going to hold off. We go to Sunday, and that's when the heat index really kicks in. We'll start out a little milder there, muggy feeling. Notice Sunday morning the comparison. I mean, we have 50s tomorrow morning. We're close to 70 Sunday morning for lows. So that moisture comes back, and that's going to feed chance for, look at this, scattered showers and storms. You see that Sunday afternoon. Need to watch out. Some of those could be strong, so check the app. It's back to watching in the afternoon for scattered storms, but rain chances stay kind of limited Monday and Tuesday, more to the south it looks like, but by the middle of the week the chances for rain could go up, especially if we see something happening here, we're still concerned. We're seeing some signals that there could be some unsettled weather over the Gulf of Mexico next week, and some of that tropical moisture could enhance our rain chances. But also at this stage, we're just seeing an area here that may have a potential for development. So we're just going to watch the data here through the weekend and early next week. But if you do have a beach trip planned, no problems this weekend, but watch it next week as we monitor this area here across the Gulf of Mexico. But our 7-day forecast right now, again, we have scattered storms going into Monday and Tuesday, mostly to the south. A better chance for storms Thursday and Friday and next week, again, as we monitor that system there. But we're not saying at this point, as we go to meteorologist Tania Michelle, not saying tropical storm, not saying hurricane or anything like that. I've had some folks asking me about cruises and plans, but this time of the year is very common to see tropical depressions, tropical storms, so just need to watch it.
Yeah, we just need to watch it. This is the time of year you start to see disturbances in the ocean just because it's so warm and so hot, and you know tropical storms develop from warm ocean water. But let's look beyond the 7-day. June 13th through June 17th, as far as our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, as we look across the U.S., a good mixture. It looks like some states like Colorado all the way up to Minneapolis could be seeing above average rainfall, but down towards Texas, New Mexico, parts of Oklahoma, more near average rainfall. It looks like the east and especially northeastern states seeing more below average rainfall, but look at us here across central Alabama, more near average. So we'll probably see rain and storms, but right around where we are average at this time of the year. So that doesn't mean we'll have a washout or anything like that, but that does mean that we'll see the normal amount of rainfall on average, okay? But looking at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, June 13th to June 17th across the U.S., most areas going to be seeing above average temperatures. That's all that red you see here across the United States. The only spot that I'm seeing maybe a little bit cooler than on average is the Pacific North and West. So parts of Washington and it looks like Minnesota there. So just giving them that first alert, or Michigan, excuse me. So yeah, below average for the Pacific North and West, but most of the U.S. going to be dealing with above average temperatures June 13th through June 17th. We always like to remind you guys that beyond the 7th day, things can and possibly will change. So you want to keep checking in for forecast updates. But it looks like we're going to be on trend, at least for here across central Alabama, as we continue throughout the month of June. We'll have more forecast updates right here on Weather Extra, plus some more interviews and some special guests. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah, but I met with them back in March. He was standing right over.
Into Sunday there, we have a 30% chance for scattered showers and storms coming back during the afternoon. That hot weather this weekend, Sunday's a day. Looks like that high around 94 degrees, the heat index topping 100. And then into Monday and Tuesday, we have the first alert for scattered storms, highs in the 80s, overnight lows in the 60s. Wednesday and Thursday of next week, that's when we're watching for the possibility of a tropical system there towards the middle of the week, or at least some tropical moisture that could enhance those rain chances there. We need to watch it around Thursday and Friday of next week. But afternoon highs, you can see right there around 88 on Thursday, 90 degrees on Friday, overnight lows near 70. But that's a look at our 7-day forecast. Again, a lot of events coming up this weekend. I mentioned a few moments ago, there's actually, we have KC and the Sunshine Band playing in Tuscaloosa tonight. The weather should be perfect this evening. Another look at that current wind speed across the area. We've had a light breeze out there. That wind is going to settle down here later on tonight, and those temperatures will take a nice tumble. Just looking at those lows again, early tomorrow morning, you can see out the door a good chance that we'll see some 50s there on the map early in the day, down to around 56 there at Gadsden, 57 around Anniston. So nice and cool tomorrow morning. Afternoon highs once again will be close to 90 degrees. But it's time to talk about some summertime fashion, and we go back now to meteorologist Tania Michelle.
Oh yeah, listen, if you are a person who loves glam and fashion, this weekend is the place they need to be, right? So tell us, ladies, first of all, your names, and then what is happening this week. Let people know what they can be ready for.
Hello, my name is LaToya Nicole Fletcher. I'm the founder owner of Birmingham Full Figure Fashion Week. We started our kickoff on June 2nd with our kickoff celebration. Birmingham Full Figure Fashion Week is here to celebrate body inclusion, diversity, and of course, academia. I'm a college educator, and we've been raising money all this week to present students with $250 academic scholarships, all in the name of fashion. And I have here Mrs. Jerry Hunter, the owner of Pink Icing Boutique.
Yay! Well, thank you both so much for coming in. I love fashion myself, and I can tell you both do too. Glammed up, and I love it. So when people are coming out to this event, what are some of the main things that they can expect from showing in up through the door?
Well, of course, they can expect clothing from Pink Icing Boutique, which all of us have on right now. So make sure y'all shop with Ms. Jerry Hunter. They can also expect some concerts from some local talent, some phenomenal local talent. Like this Sunday, we have Against the Crow Band performing, as well as the Dancing Diva Dolls of Birmingham.
Love that.
Yes, ma'am.
So the events really started off, I believe, today, and it's going through the weekend, right?
It started off Sunday with a kickoff and a preview fashion show, and then we were Tuesday, we had what is called Plus Size Gives Back, which was our community service with Ashley Stewart. We partnered with them, and they have us featured all on their social media and on their website. So we were in there helping the ladies get dressed and telling them how beautiful they are, and just being very encouraging.
I love that, and I believe you all have some models here today so that we can show their outfits. I would love to showcase their outfits, and as they come up on screen, you can just kind of tell us about the clothes that they're wearing here.
So I'm gonna let Ms. Jerry do that.
Okay.
We can start with our young lady on the whichever end you want.
Okay, I will start with Adrian.
Adrian, wave.
Adrian is wearing a two-piece crop top maxi tiered skirt. Very floral, is very trending this season. That is curvy girl size, and I think Adrian is wearing a size 2X in this outfit. So my clothing started at 1X, 2X, and 3X. I specialize in curvy girls clothing. So Adrian looks very nice, very something nice. And her earrings also from Pink Icing. I do carry accessories as well. It's like a one-stop shop.
I love that. Okay, everyone give it up for Avery. Adrian,
yes.
Sorry. And our next model.
Okay, that is Christy. Christy is wearing a real nice, flirty bodycon dress.
I love it.
With the drawstring on the side, she can take it up a notch or she can bring it down a notch. She's also wearing the earrings that are from Pink Icing Accessory Boutique as well. I paired those with long earrings with her big hair, so it just gave it a pop of color.
All right, I love it. And our third model.
And our third model here is Jennifer. She's all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. She's one of our out-of-state models.
Yes. Tell us what she's wearing.
Adrian is wearing a maxi dress, very beautiful color with a high split. Also, and I love that dress. It is chiffon. It's very flirty. It's very nice for a day party, swim party, with the little high split that she has. So she is just ready to go out on the town or wherever. Her accessories are from Pink Icing Accessory Boutique as well.
And you know what I love most about her dress? That it's tall girl friendly.
Exactly, exactly.
Jenny is 6'2".
I love that. Listen, it's so hard for us tall girls to find clothes that really reach our ankles, you know, the long dresses. So that's perfect. So are these clothing and items going to be available this weekend?
Yes, they will. They will be. It also, Pink Icing Boutique also has online. So if you do not live in Alabama, you can shop at pinkicingboutique.com.
And tell us one more time what time the events kick off for the weekend, how much are tickets, and where can people find more information?
So tonight we have what is called Street Fashion. It's at Carter's on 8th, and it's Bright Lights Big City. So that's why we have the big hair tonight.
I love it.
Thank you. Tomorrow we have our swimwear and beachwear at Oak Mountain State Park at the Sandpiper Pavilion, and tickets are $35. And Sunday, of course, will be our finale at the Fairfield Civic Center. Welcome to the Curvy Fashion Jungle. General admission is $35, VIP is $125, and VIP Deluxe $150.
Thank you so much. Okay, so this weekend, lots going on.
Right.
If you love fashion, this is the place to be. We'll, of course, be telling you guys more right here on First Alert Weather Extra, or you can visit online and get your tickets or show up this weekend. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. You look beautiful. And we'll catch you guys next week on First Alert Weather Extra. Hope you all have a safe... Oh, we'll be right back after the break. Okay, guys, we still have a few more times. So let's just go ahead and show off our ladies' outfits one more time as we close out the show here. I love it. Ladies, please give us your best wave and twirls. These cute summer outfits are available for you all to purchase. Full Figured Fashion Week is going on tonight throughout the weekend. Plenty of time for you to get out and enjoy it. The weekend weather is going to be great as well. You can shop these cute summer fashion outfits, from the dresses to the matching sets to the top and bottom skirt, the earrings, the jewelry too. Listen, ladies, we want you to be glammed up and glammed out all summer long. So Full Figured Fashion Week is the place to be. Thank you so much for tuning in to First Alert Weather Extra. We'll see you guys next week, and more forecast updates first at 9. Thank you again, ladies.
Thank you.